Hi, welcome back. Today, instead of making my desk clock, I bought 4 broken console on eBay and I'm gonna try fix it. They all listed as not working. I'll unbox it. Here we got a Game Boy Advance. The whole thing looks in pretty good condition. The case is clean, the screen is not cracked. A little bit corrosion on the battery pad. I'll try turn it on. I put in the batteries and it cannot turn on. I expect it cause it is not working. Thing we got here is a Game Boy Color. The case also looks pretty good. I put in a battery and test out. It didn't turn on the first try, but I see the light flashing, so I give it a little bit roll. You can see there's a little bit light there. And it turned on. I guess there's some corrosion on the battery pad, so it got some contact issue. I'm gonna clean it up. The next thing we got is a original NDS. From the listing, I know it turns on, but like there's a screen problem. Let's see. From here, you can see the camera quality is quite bad. There's a black line on the top screen and it's flickering very bad. So I may get the screen exchange. What we got here is the oldest first generation Game Boy. As you can see, it doesn't turn on. I tried the old method, spinning the battery, it still doesn't turn on. So I'll say it's a faulty again. Same as the listing. In this video, I'm only gonna fix the first Game Boy, cause I never played a Game Boy, never opened a Game Boy, and it's the easiest one. Here I pulled the isopropyl alcohol. You can see I make a huge mess. I don't know who designed the bottle, it's horrible. And just start fixing a Game Boy. Yay! Hope it doesn't got some like huge corrosion inside. Here I use the Y-tip, Nintendo's favorite screw, to open up the whole case. You can see the white stuff coming out on our table. You can see how dirty it is. It's like 20 years old dirt. Do some very simple cleanup and I open up the case. I am shocked. Can you see that green thing on the motherboard or the screen board? This whole thing is corrosion. I don't know what the person do. He might just pour water in it. Anyways, I pull out the ribbon cable, hope it doesn't affect the PCB. Here I use a Phillips screwdriver to remove all the screws that hold the PCB. And then I just pull out the PCB from the case. I use some isopropyl alcohol and Q-tip to start cleaning up. For now, enjoy the ASMR. For the other board, I take off the first screw off camera and I take the PCB out. I use a screwdriver to poke out the battery tabs and I put it in vinegar and I clean up this PCB too. The corrosion battery tab is having a vinegar bath. Meanwhile, I take out all the buttons and the button membrane and clean them up with isopropyl alcohol again. And I give the front case a little bit in-depth cleaning and I put everything back together. On the front, one thing I did off camera is that I desolder this battery tab from the PCB and chuck it in vinegar and solder it back. I don't have flux, so it looks a bit bad. And now I'm gonna put it all back together. After I reassemble, I put in battery and gave it a little bit test. You can hear that I was pretty shocked. People might say, hey, you scratched nothing. Yeah, because I forgot to adjust the contrast wheel. So I'm gonna show you one more time. It works, but like you can see, if you turn the contrast to black, there's some missing vertical lines. And for what I know is a common issue with the Game Boy, the screen ribbon cable is a little bit old and the soldering just get off a little bit, so we gotta refill it. So I take the Game Boy apart again, get out the screen PCB and plug it back in the back and power out with battery. So here I take off the little black cover plastic and turn my soldering iron to 230 degrees and just slightly gently apply pressure while heating up and then doing left right movement. You can see some of the line coming back up and just repeat that until the whole screen just come up. Now you can see the whole screen just black, no missing lines. Remember, don't make it too hot, it's gonna melt the ribbon cable. So here I give it a final clean and reassemble the whole thing. And here we got a fully working Game Boy. And remember, I'm not professional, this is not tutorial video or something, but like, if this video helped, if you're interested in my other project, welcome to visit my channel. Leave your likes and comment and tell me what to do next.